this is Tom with Draft Room and 1 Minute Graphic Design History. Let's talk about the London Underground, one of the first developed brand identity systems in design history. The London Underground is the first electric underground railway in Europe, originally completed in 1890. In 1906, the Underground Group was formed and introduced a new trademark, the famous solid red rondelle. The simple geometric design represented one of the earliest attempts to standardize the signage of the Underground. In 1908, Frank Pick became the unofficial publicity manager of the Underground Group, who in 1915 hires Edward McKnight Kauffer to design over 120 posters for the railway. Kauffer brought cubism, futurism, and the Japanese aesthetic style to the posters, highlighting the comforts and power of the Underground. In 1916, Frank Pick then hires Edward Johnston to further solidify the Underground's brand to develop a custom typeface. Edward designs a sans serif, a typeface without the variations or small strokes at the end of the major lines of a character, plain block letter typeface specifically designed for signage. Special touches like the O in the type is perfectly round, connecting the type to the Underground's roundel mark. Johnston also updated the roundel by changing the proportions between the bullseye and the bar, making the former smaller so that it no longer visually overwhelmed the bar and lettering on it. Lastly, Harry Beck, an engineer draftsman under contract with the Underground, convinced the publicity department to adopt a simple yet comprehensive map of the different railway routes. Inspired by diagrams of electric circuits which use color and geometry to simplify a complex and variable system, Beck created a map between 1931 and 1933 that displayed the tentacles of the system using only horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines. This design style is used by major subway systems to this day. The London Underground design case study is used as a standard for building comprehensive brand identity systems focusing on wayfinding, UX UI, and aesthetic uniformity. And that is why the London Underground was one of the first developed brand identity systems in design history.